This is News Always On. A temporary restraining order has been issued in Los Angeles against the business partner of Marvel Comics legend Stan Lee, following allegations of elder abuse. Tom Lallis, his former lawyer, says K.M. Morgan, who has been a 95-year-old's manager for several months, has taken advantage of Mr. Lee's vulnerability. Stan Lee is the co-creator, and he promoted comics such as Spider-Man and Black Panther through his company Marvel Comics. Many leaped from the comic book to the big screens, becoming household names. Mr. Lallis filed the petition on Mr. Lee's behalf, stating that the New York memorabilia dealer Mr. Morgan, quote, inserted himself into Mr. Lee's life after his British-born wife of 69 years, Joanne, died in 2017. Los Angeles police are investigating the allegations of elder abuse, while Mr. Morgan has not commented on it yet. Mr. Lallis has alleged in court documents that Mr. Morgan controlled access to Mr. Lee, including hiring security guards, and moved him from his family home. Mr. Lallis wrote that Mr. Morgan is unduly influencing Mr. Lee and isolating him. Mr. Morgan was arrested on Monday on suspicion of making a false call to the police, reporting that a burglary was taking place at Mr. Lee's home. Police say the call was made as two detectives and a social worker were conducting a welfare check on Mr. Lee. According to a transcript of the May 30th court filed with restraining order, Mr. Morgan said, quote, 3 unidentified people have gone inside this house and locked the door and locked his security out, and I'm very, very scared that they're harming him. In a video posted to his Twitter account this week, Mr. Lee said that Mr. Morgan, who was released on bail, was his only partner and business manager. Whether Mr. Lee is granted a permanent restraining order against Mr. Morgan will be decided in a court hearing scheduled for July the 6th. In May, Mr. Lee announced his intention to sue an entertainment company he co-founded for $1 billion. He said Power Entertainment had made him sign over his name and image rights when he was in an emotionally and physically fragile state. However, the media production company said Mr. Lee had clearly understood the terms of the agreement, adding the allegations were completely without merit. For more news updates, subscribe to our channel.